Anthem Girl. Hello, Janine.
Hi, Phlash. How are you?
It is so good to hear your voice. I know it's pretty early in California, but gosh, the cool thing was back, and I looked up who it was. It was Don, our 50 states guy. He sent me an email on August 17th, and he said, you should see what this girl is doing. She's trying to sing the Spangled Banner National Anthem in all 50 states. And now Don and I'd been to all 50 states by the time I was 29. Don had just completed all 50, so we were really into what you were doing. And so I marked it on my calendar as to where your last appearances were going to be before you hit 50. So I was all excited about that. And next thing I know, you found out I was talking about you.
I know. I was in D.C., ironically, for the Texas Permian Basin honor flight, and some guy walked up to me, and he's like, Phlash Phelps talks about you all the time. And I was like, get out of here. So I had to find you. And, and that's how it happened. I think that guy's name was Dave. So it's Don and Dave. Thank you.
Oh, that is so nice that he found you. So if anybody didn't know what you've done, it was around 2012. You decided that you wanted to, before the Spangled Banner turned 200, to sing it in all these different places. And you did it even at big stadiums, too. You sang for Derek Jeter, one of his last games.
I know. I think it was his second to last game at the Orioles Stadium. Yeah.
That was it. You were there for that?
I waved to him. He didn't see me, but whatever.
But he heard you sing because you do a fabulous rendition. How did that come about because you're a fan of the song?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I love the song. I also love those who represent it. Without our brave men and women, it would have no meaning. So every time we sing that song, it's a chance for us to unite as one and realize that we've got some amazing people out there who keep us free.
It is really cool. Now, everybody should look you up online. You can find you over at nationalanthem.org, and that's where I started following all your different places. Your last place you did was Tennessee. You sang for the Tennessee Titans in a monsoon, wasn't it?
That was State 50, yes. The Titans versus Vikings game, August 28th. There was not a cloud in the sky when I first got there, even when I did my sound check. And as I stood on the sidelines, it started to drizzle, and then as I started, probably maybe the second line of the song, it was like, crazy.
Oh, no.
It was, but I didn't mind, it made for good photos. If you go on my Facebook page or anything, like all the rain kind of looks like sparkled.
Oh,
pretty cool.
It does. You can just see how wet you're getting during that time. And then you went over the next morning. You were on with our fun guys over on the Highway channel there in Nashville.
Stormy Warren. That's right. Right after that.
So this is your second Sirius XM time being on.
That's correct. That's number 2.
Well, coming back in a second, we're going to tell everybody exactly what you want to do now, because there's a really nice thing you're doing, and you need the help of some of our listeners that could help you out. So just hang on. We're talking to Janine Stange. You can find her at Janine and then Stange, and also nationalanthemgirl.org. Look for her on Facebook, on Twitter. You're all over the place. Hang on. We're talking to you in a second here at 60s on 6. For now, here's Del Shannon. Hey, by the way, do you even know what a 45 is?
I think my grandfather had some. They're plastic, right? It's plastic?
It's vinyl, yeah. And
vinyl.
Believe me, they'll break. We were talking about people who broke their records earlier. Gosh, I know you're in the CD age of all of this, but very cool. Let's go ahead and tell everybody what you would like people to do, because you actually want to help out our military members, and this is a really cool thing. You've done it at all the places you've sung, and now, how did you want to do this? Go ahead.
Sure. Well, I just kind of started this yesterday. The hashtag is thanks from all 50. And if you send an email to admin, A-D-M-I-N, at nationalanthemgirl.org, I'll send you 10 thank you cards. They're the same thank you cards that I give at all events. Fill them out with your message of gratitude. Send them back to me, and I'll make sure they each get into a Operation Gratitude care packages. So it's going to be sent to a member of our military.
Wow.
And I want to get at least, one batch of cards from all 50 states. So far, I'm up to 22 states last I checked.
Wow, that is really good. So we need the help of everyone. And go ahead and send me 10. I'll write messages out to all of them and send them back to you as well. But I'll bet some of our listeners are so thankful for what our military does, and I know they are, by everything that they do.
Just by the response I've gotten inside of, the first 6 hours, it's completely clear that we are absolutely a grateful nation, really.
Yeah. Now, I know you were touched by Canada and what happened yesterday as well.
Yeah. It's, you know what, I think when you see things like that happen, you can't believe that somebody could do something like that. And at the same time, you see how everybody just comes together, which is, we wish that this wasn't the case to find that out, but it's they're our neighbors. I have so many Canadian friends. It's great.
Same here. We have a lot of Canadian listeners as well. Now, I told you I'm not going to make you sing this early because I know you're on the West Coast right now. But I'd like you to actually come in studio and sing the national anthem for us because I know you come and sing the national anthem at all the memorials and you do a lot of D.C. stuff. So
yeah, I will, absolutely.
That is going to be really good. All right, we're going to get more info from you on the way here. That's Janine Stange we're talking to, who is known as the National Anthem Girl. Oh, how did she get her name? I'll ask her that here in a second. For now, here's the Hollies at 60.